Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala.
June 6, 1936. Mr. Jharka, a gentleman from the University of Benares, holding the MA and the MSc degrees, said that he was stricken with grief due to bereavement of wife and children. He sought peace of mind and asked how to get it. Maharshi said, "It is in the mind that birth and death, pleasure and pain, in short, the world and ego exists. If the mind is destroyed, all these are destroyed too. Note that it should be annihilated, not just made latent. For the mind is dormant in sleep. It does not know anything. Still, on waking up, you are as you were before. There is no end of grief. But if the mind be destroyed, the grief will have no background and will disappear along with the mind." Then the devotee asked, "How to destroy the mind?" Maharshi replied, "Seek the mind. On being sought, it will disappear." "I do not understand," said the devotee. Maharshi replied, "The mind is only a bundle of thoughts. The thoughts arise because there is the thinker. The thinker is the ego. The ego, if sought, will vanish automatically. The ego and the mind are the same. The ego is the root thought from which all other thoughts arise." Then the devotee asked, "How to seek the mind?" Maharshi said, "Dive within. You are now aware that the mind rises up from within, so sink within and see." Devotee: "I do not yet understand how it is to be done." Maharshi replied, "You are practicing breath control. Mechanical breath control will not lead one to the goal. It is only an aid. While doing it mechanically, take care to be alert in mind and remember the I thought and seek its source. Then you will find that where breath sinks, the I thought arises. They sink and rise together. The I thought also will sink along with the breath. Simultaneously, another luminous and infinite I will become manifest, which will be continuous and unbroken. That is the goal. It goes by different names: God, Self, Kundalini, Shakti, Consciousness, Yoga, Bhakti, Gnana, etc." Then the devotee said, "It's not clear to me yet." Maharshi: "When the attempt is made, it will of itself take you to the goal." June 9th, 1936. A visitor asked about the three methods mentioned in Ramana Gita, chapter 2. Maharshi pointed out that breath retention is an aid to control of mind, that is, suppression or annihilation of thoughts. One person may practice breath control, inhalation, exhalation, and retention, or retention only. Still, another type of practicing meditator, on controlling the mind, controls the breath and its retention automatically results. Watching the inhalation and exhalation is also breath control. These methods are only apparently threefold. They are in fact really one because they lead to the same goal. They are, however, differently adopted according to the stage of the aspirant and his antecedent predisposition or tendencies. Really, there are only two methods: inquiry and devotion. One leads to the other. Devotee: "Seeking the I, there is nothing to be seen." To this Maharshi replied, "Because you are accustomed to identifying yourself with the body and sight with the eyes, therefore you say you do not see anything. What is there to be seen? Who is to see? How to see? There is only one consciousness which, manifesting as I thought, identifies itself with the body, projects itself through the eyes, and sees the objects around. The individual is limited in the waking state and expects to see something different. The evidence of his senses will be the seal of authority, but he will not admit that the seer, the seen, and the sight are all manifestations of the same consciousness, namely I. Contemplation helps one to overcome the illusion that the self must be visual. In truth, there is nothing visual. How do you feel the I now? Do you hold a mirror before you to know your own being? The awareness is the I. Realize it, and that is the truth. Devotee. On inquiry into the origin of the thoughts, there is a perception of I, but it does not satisfy me. Maharshi replied, quite right. The perception of I is associated with a form, maybe the body. There should be nothing associated with the pure self. The self is the unassociated, pure reality in whose light the body, the ego, etc. shine. On stilling all thoughts, the pure consciousness remains over. Just on waking from sleep and before becoming aware of the world, there is that pure I. Hold to it without sleeping or without allowing thoughts to possess you. If that is held firm, it does not matter even though the world is seen. The seer remains unaffected by the phenomena. End of talk 196.